Forrest Speed Shop. We've got another XR. And I know some of you might be like, wait a minute, that looks a lot like the bike you used to have. And almost does. It almost does. This one's more complete though. But it does run. I've already checked that and verified that. I had to get a new carb, but we're running into issues with the new carb already. The new carb said it was for an XR200R, which is what this is, but I kind of overlooked it because it was next day shipping, and I was like, oh, hey, yeah, I'll throw that on there. So I just put it on, and it doesn't fit. And I'll show you guys how it doesn't fit right now, because it's kind of amusing. But I don't know if you can see the nice clean surface above the top right there. That's the main problem. Yeah, it's too small. Literally the opening is even smaller than it's smaller on this, the opening is. And I knew that the minute I pulled it out of the box. But we're gonna do it anyway and see what happens. All right, guys. So well, everything's back together, and yeah, the SD card ran out of memory. So anyways, just to give her a quick rip. While it is really rattly, I'm gonna go do some quick little. Oh, wow, I'm really close to the camera. She's kind of rattly, yeah, but I gotta warm her up and tune her in. So I'm gonna go rip out there and we'll get some video of it. All right, I think you guys can hear me pretty good now. All right, so as you can see, she needs new rear tires, new rear tire, chain, front tire, suspension rebuilt, whole 9 yards. But plans for this thing is we're gonna make it street legal and also make this front brake work, so I'm not just chilling out with the back one. But yeah, so far it's okay. The carb is way too small, but it runs, so better than nothing. So all right, guys, I will catch you guys back when we get the front brake working. We're going to get the front brake working and a couple other things. So, I'll see you all shortly. Great, a bunch of footage with no audio. Hey guys, welcome back to Forrest Speed Shop. We're here with the XR200 again. We're gonna jump into this build and finish up the wiring harness. So, I had already put another regular rectifier on this thing, and it blew up my headlight bulbs. It wasn't exactly regulating, which is stupid to me. But anyway, on to what we're doing now. Now we're actually modifying this. I've got an entirely new wiring harness in it from a GY6, I think. I cut a bunch of stuff out of it, like literally all the electric start stuff. I also messed with the headlight wiring stuff and pulled those out, and I'm kind of upset that I did that because I shouldn't have, but I did, so oh well. So I'm gonna look up some wiring harnesses and we're gonna get back into getting this thing going with the headlight on. But real fast, I wanna show you guys, if you're trying to do this to your own XR200, I don't know if any of the other Hondas are like this setup right here with the CDI setup right here, but you got your blue and green wire right there. Well, if you just run those up to the blue and green wire that go to the wiring harness where the stator plugs in, so you run your black and red to your other black and red right here. These are your green and your yellow and your pink. So you run your yellow to yellow, white to pink. You can do either or, it doesn't really matter. With these, I just had a connector lying around, so that's why these are different colors. But you just go blue to blue, green to green, and plug everything in. You want to plug in your coil and everything too off your other setup, and voila, you have a working bike. So it does run. I've tested it. I now just need to complete the wiring on it and then put it all back together. So what we're gonna be doing is completing the wiring harness. Ooh, and I got something else to show you guys. So there's really not a lot of room for a battery on this thing. And that's just because this is kind of the whole area I have to work here is the top of the airbox. And there's enough room for this and really not that much room for anything else. But I need DC power for the blinkers and the horn and the taillight too, because I'm gonna be running an LED taillight. So what do I do to fix that? I bought a replacement Tusk battery for a Tusk wiring harness. If you want to do plug and play and spend some money, buy the Tusk wiring harness. I promise that kit, the Enduro lighting kit, will probably be way better and way easier than what I'm doing right now. Though this isn't too bad, but you know, for now, I gotta go through here. You know, I gotta wire up this little bugger into this. And I'm gonna wire up this into this. And then it does have a cute little charger. It's only 2000 milliamp hours, so 2 amp hour battery. But that should be more than enough to run some LED blinkers and an LED taillight, especially when it's getting charged by the stator, you know. And if it ever does get low on battery, I'll just plug this back into the thing. Hold on a second, it already lit up the other day. Haha, see, it's green. But yeah, so I can just, you know, plug that in. I'm out of these connectors. I might actually not be. I might be, but I might not. That's a good question. Anyway, so we're gonna get to wiring everything up on this bike. Handlebar controls, headlight, taillight, blinkers, all that stuff. So that way, tomorrow, when it snows, I can go ride this thing all day, which is what I'm looking forward to. So, either that or I'll ride it all day Monday, you know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, for now, let's get to it. All right, everybody, so it snowed already. There's snow out there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's snow. You'll see it shortly. What we're gonna do right now is I've already buttoned up the wiring a little bit, just the front half of the bike works. Check this out. Isn't that freaking awesome? But yeah, so we're gonna do that. Oh yeah, also, you know, it does the cool little thing. And then we got right blinker, left blinker. There are no blinkers. I don't have the horn wired up, but I do have the headlights wired up. So we'll see if they do actually come on, and if they don't blow up. They shouldn't, I hope, but we'll find out. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get the gas tank and the seat, throw those things on here, bolt them all down, and we're gonna go for a rip. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys when I'm outside in the snow. All right, boys and girls. So we got the bike back out here in the cold weather. And yeah, she's okay. Ow! Ow! Okay, so let's see how she runs. I think this is max choke. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, hey. Shouldn't be running with that on. Uh-oh. I screwed up. All right, we fixed the problem. The problem was unplugged the key, so it's fine. But here we go. Hey, everything works. Sweet. I'm gonna let this thing run here, and then I'm gonna go get my chest mount for my GoPro. And once I do that, once I get my chest mount, we'll go out for a rip. All right, boys, I don't know how well you can hear me. The bike just died before I came out here. And it gets a little cold for her, but we'll see if I kick her over and if she starts properly. There she goes. Oh no. Nope. Okay, one up on the switch lever. No. It's like it has no gas because it doesn't have any gas. That's understandable why it turned off then. Alright. Gloves on because it's freaking cold. I've never ridden on snow or ice before, being that I am a Texas boy. So we'll see how she does. I assume it's like riding through mud. Woo! Falling over. Nope. There she goes. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah. Whoa. Oh! The tire's still going. This might be the stupidest idea ever. Alright. I'll see you guys later at the house whenever I get to putting this thing on. There's not much else to see besides me slipping and sliding, so yeehaw. Howdy everybody, welcome back to Forrest Speed Shop. Wait, we've been here already. We're still in the same video. It's been a while, but we're back with the XR, which is not here. I'm gonna ride it around the corner, but first before I do that, always remember to wear a helmet when you ride a motorcycle. Mine is currently on the charger. It's charging up the protective pads. No, I'm just charging up my sin. But I'm gonna ride around the corner. We'll go over a few things with you. And then I think we'll go take her out on the trails. Whee! Whoa! We're alive. So, here we are. This is the XR, 100% complete. I was not actually planning on putting the rear blinkers on this thing, but the rear light I have, the rear tail light, is just way too dim. So my rear LEDs work. They're like running brake lights, so they work pretty nice. But let's get into it. So we've got the cool part, which I don't know if I've shown before, but the little beep boop beep 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 things up here. So right here we got the nice little red LEDs. As you can see, this one has dirt in it. But yeah, it's been a blast. That's a little LED light down there. It's not very bright. This headlight bulb, not very bright either. It's kind of sad. We'll be doing an LED swap for that. The horn, which the wiring came undone for the other day and started freaking out and killed the bike. But it's back and it's working. Quick update. This thing gets 70 miles per gallon cruising around, so it's a nice little bike. But yeah, big meaty tire in the rear. Big meaty claws. SpongeBob reference for those who don't understand that. But yeah, so big old meat in the rear. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I ended up having like some problems, and I wasn't sure what it was, and I wasn't getting like a reliable spark, so I replaced stator, this thing, and yeah, the coil and the CDI. So it is all new in the electronics department, but there is a grommet that's up in here, a rubber grommet, that I need to take out at some point and seal because it is just leaking oil like a sieve out of this cover at the top right here. Other than that, it actually like surprisingly doesn't leak oil. But what it does do is burn oil. So right here is, you know, the exit of the exhaust. And in the mornings, when I fire this up after it hasn't run in a while, it like smokes like a chimney, like it's bad. So what that means is at some point this thing's gonna need to be rebuilt. Oh, by the way, it hailed the other night, and luckily my beautiful car was safe and sound underneath the gas station awning. Thank you, Mom, for calling me or texting me when you did. But the XR seat is the casualty that we had. It had like a rip here and like a tear there. but it didn't have all these little itty bitty ones. Oh, it was like ping pong sized tail. Probably about 10 minutes away, there was like almost baseball sized, but you know. So, RIP. I go take this thing for a spin and show y'all how it go. What did I just say there? We'll go take this thing for a cruise out on the trail and show you how. Oh yeah, I didn't mention the suspension that you might have seen when I stopped earlier. It's incredibly worn out. I think. No, if I turn the rear shock all the way up, it kind of damps it a little bit. Not that well. So gonna need to rebuild the shocks at some point too. Oh, it just never ends with this thing, right? But yeah, so I guess we'll get to riding around. No, I can't do wheelies on this thing because one, I haven't really tried to, and two, the suspension's so worn out. You try to like pop into a wheelie, it literally just squats on you and just keeps going forward. It doesn't even pull the tire. Yeah, so let's get to it. Looks like I forgot to record an outro for this video, so thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. I'll definitely be seeing this thing around. There's a couple more things I want to do to it. Maybe some upgrades in the future. I don't know. Definitely needs a rebuild, so y'all will see that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you again next time.